getting. Guys, what up? If you're watching the VOD right now, smash the like button. Do me that solid. At least, just do me that. If you can even watch the VOD, now that I'm thinking about it, because there's copyrighted music playing, they're going to drop the hammer. So join on Patreon for exclusive videos weekly. We jam, we vibe, we get all. Let me get the tweet out before anything. Rally? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Morning. Morning. Let's do this. Captain Price up in here. Let's do this. Let's do. Did he do that? Did he do that? Welcome to the moon with Chelsea's chat. Yo, there was a girl in my middle school called Chelsea, and never mind. We're sitting at 142. Come on, bro. Come on. 142. These are rookie numbers, and I'm not. Quite frankly, I'm done with it. Quite frankly, literally, frankly, I'm done with this bullshit. Done with this bullshit. Tomorrow is bagpipe day. What do you mean the flags are waving all over the place? Please elaborate. What's up, Shepard? What's up, Tainted Meat, Mozart? Yo, are you kidding me? Theo Tesla, the only Tesla with the $4.99 Schmeckle super chat. Yo, I appreciate that. Shout out to Chelsea, bro. Yo, for real. Yo, I appreciate that, my dude. Or girl, or broheem, or he-man, whatever you go by. I was expecting to be at $1 today, and now it's going up. What's happening? There's a lot happening right now. Let me lower this shit so I can hear myself think. There's a lot going on. Mainly, it's just the market being... how many people we got in here first? I got to get the tweet out before we get into this, guys. Hit the like button on your way and dap up the door, man. I don't want to hear my... I don't want to hear my annoying voice twice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let me get the tweet out and let's get it. Congrats on the 5K. Yo, I appreciate that, Xrp. I'm not exaggerating. I feel like they kind of throttled the channel already, because we were out like the videos, the performance and analytics on the videos are popping, and then as soon as we started approaching that like 4,700 mark, 4,600 mark, it just like all the performances are a lot lower. I haven't really changed anything that I'm doing. Maybe that's why. Maybe people get burnt out. It's also, I've heard the modern investor talk about that when there are crypto bear markets and everything, that the viewership is just a lot less, you know? People don't give a fuck when the price ain't moving. It is true. Maybe that's why. That could easily be why. I was expecting to be at $1. Yeah. All right, wait, I gotta get to that. Let me see. Post. XRP Vibe Session right now. Come hang. Does it get any more urgent than that? Let me see. I'm here for the news and vibes. Yo, I appreciate that, Tainted. See, you know what? You're a real one, Tainted. How about that? Let me post that shit. Let me post the... Oh, excuse my French. Let me post that. Look at that tweet. That's a class action tweet. We need to be beating coffee chat. Screw this. I don't know if we can ever compete with coffee chat. Honestly, the dude's killing it. What the fuck is that? Why won't it let me? I can't hashtag XRP. What's up with that? That's a little odd. It's a little odd, boy. That's a little odd, boy. And then we'll never be alone again. All right, let's cut the shit. We need to be beating coffee chat. Do I dare tune in to what coffee chat's up to right now? Go ahead and see what Davey boy. His name's Dave, right? Not to be confused with Dave Portnoy. Guys, hit the like button. We got 41 people in there. We got 15 likes. It's a load of barnacles, to put it lightly. Load of barnacles. He burnt my shake. All right, let me see what we got lined up. Not a lot of crazy news popping off today, which is a wild statement because the news is so chaotic. It's actually insane, but on the same hand, I don't know. It's crazy. Try asking Grok about XRP on a post about XRP radio silence. I've talked to Grok about XRP before. It definitely does have some wrong information. It's just like everything, bro. I mean, like, you still got to, at the end of the day, you got to verify for yourself. But, like, I go back and forth with AI when I'm trying to just, it's really good for coming up with hypothetical scenarios and doing the stats, like beating 1 and 1. Like, if you know how to use it, it's kind of like any technology, they say. But then everyone's like, you shouldn't be using fucking AI for research, bro. You kidding me? It just the ability to get all sorts of data, combine it, and then using that kind of as the core reference. Like, what? That's such a powerful tool. That really is. Let me see. Yo, Mike, what up, Mitchell? Not to be confused with Mitchell Musso. The cheese jerky guy. Let me see. What's his name? Good morning. No. What the hell is Dave's name? Digital Outlook? Is that him?
Morning, guys.
Oh my god, why is it? Dude, this new YouTube feature. I'm gonna fucking lose it. If you hover over a thumbnail, and even on the app now as you're scrolling, every video auto plays at full volume. At full volume, I swear to Christ. Look at this. Prepare your ears, prepare your ears, prepare your ears.
Morning, guys.
Dude, like, that's crazy. I'm trying to browse YouTube in the morning, and every video, it's screaming. It's fucking unusable. The worst feature I've ever seen in my fucking life. Dude, worst feature I've ever seen in my life. They better fucking revert that back, because now I'm like, maybe it is a fucking strategic thing, because now I have to, like, you can't even scroll over the description of the video. Wow. So you gotta fucking watch your mouse like it's a landmine. That is so insane. Like, acting like Netflix. Yeah, it's fucking rough. It's, excuse my French, it is rough. Let me see. BlackRock shocks investors with historic decision. Well, now I gotta know what decision. What decision? Did I miss out on a super crazy BlackRock? I think I must have, right? Let me see. What do we got? Guys, smash the like button real quick. We got 41 people in there, 19 likes. And that's it.
Welcome to
Welcome to Coffee Chat. Let me see. This guy's videos are hopeful at first, but then he just says the same shit all the time. That's why I can't watch a lot of these guys. I mean, granted, it is hard to not talk about the same stuff if you're kind of, but I try my best not to. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Always a bunch of nothing. Yo, what?
Coffee Chat.
Let's see. Well, let's see. He's saying there's an XRP BlackRock shocks investors with historic decision. What's that? What's the historic decision? Guys, you got to be honest with me. Do I do that? Do I just regurgitate the same shit time and time again? Because I try not to.
Oh my gosh, is that ever?
Or always a bunch of nothing.
And these first sips, having them right with you this morning. Wow, I'll tell you what.
Yo, shout out Dubai and their missile defense, bro. They're popping off right now.
Guys, I want to talk about something that came up in our town hall meeting last night. And
What town hall meeting? Why am I not in the town hall meeting? I didn't even know there was one.
A big shout out to Dee Dee for bringing this subject up, because she brought it up to the forefront and asked some questions about it.
Hey, Dee Dee.
And I'll tell you what, it is a major tell of where we're going. And we pointed these things out in the past. But this one, guys, I want to really address.
What? You don't gotta pay 500? No. No, what? He charges 500. Wait, so what is it? What is the town hall? He hosts like a Skype session or something? Like, what is it? Whoa. Yo, what up, Fly?
Because it really does show where we're headed and why we
Out of that coffee mug thrown in my face every time.
So just over the last couple of days, we have been hearing about how BlackRock had limited the withdrawals on one of their private credit funds. This is that
I did see that
fund. It's like a $26 billion fund where individuals can, wealthy people can go in, they can invest in this fund. These monies are then lent out, because it's a lending product and stuff like that. Well, because of, all of the bankruptcies that have been going on, with a lot of major private lending type of things around the wide world and stuff like that, a lot of folks have gotten some big time jitters and have went out there and they requested to have, redeem that and take their money out. And the amount that was requested, that came into that fund for BlackRock was like $1.2 billion. Well, guys, they put the brakes on that and they only allowed 620 million to go out the door. And boy, did that ever shake the timbers of the whole market. And in fact, BlackRock stocks fell 6.7% in one day after an announcement like that. Now, why do you think things went down like that? Well, guys, it's liquidity. It's all about liquidity. And we are in a massive liquidity crisis globally.
Appreciate that,
Abel. Take a company like BlackRock that has multiple trillions, I think it's somewhere from $8 to $13 trillion of assets under management, and they put the brakes on and only pay out like the 5%, of redemption that they're required, and the managers say, okay, we're not doing it anymore, and all that kind of stuff, which they can legally do, of course. But the thing is, why would they do that? Guys, it is because, like I just said there, we are in probably the world's greatest liquidity crisis.
All right, we get the picture. We get the picture. I'm on board. We're in trouble. We've been on trouble since '08, arguably even before that. And since they took us off the gold standard, we've been in trouble. This is like the greatest 7D game of chess you could do. I don't want to be in your old greedy, stingy... Wait, what? Illusions? It's bagpipe. Yo, you guys, someone tweeted at me. I don't know, shout out to who tweeted at me. I forget the name. But yeah, you guys said tomorrow is bagpipe day / paper money day. And... granted, we've moved up only a couple of cents, but it's, okay, keep it going. Hey, I'm all for it. Let's keep it going. We got a long way back to 350. We got a long way to go. So, it's going to take a goddamn miracle. Take a goddamn miracle, son. Yo, come on. Hey, 1 foot. You gotta talk to it like it's your sweetheart. So, you got to be like, oh, 144. Come on, you're doing so good. Come on. You're right there. What are you going backwards for? You gotta yell at it. Come on, you piece of shit. You piece of dog shit. Literal. Yeah, fucking. You got grains in your steamy, nasty shit. Come on. 144. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. What do we got? Herp Claver? What about Herp Claver, dude? Sounds like O'Reilly Auto Parts. You go to Herp Clavers to get your tires rotated. You're to watch the world burn. Same, bro. If you had to pick one animal to sit with and have a brewski on top of the Brooklyn Bridge and watch the world burn, what animal would it be? I don't want to... oh, Techno Turtle, what's good? Pipe day tomorrow. Abel, Fly, D.O. 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 OVO. There's nothing going on today. But that's crazy to say. Let's see. Stablecoin. Let me mute this shit. Let me mute that crabola. Right. Stable coins processed $33 trillion in 2025. That's 2 times Visa's entire annual volume. Yeah. The numbers, and I've seen documents talking about how implementation for the Genius Act and stablecoins can actually start being implemented around July. So I think my prediction when I first started the channel, this was just literally based on just my brain, just throwing shit out. I said, I don't know if it was June or July, but I was like, $14 XRP doesn't sound too bad or out of the realm of possibility. Boy, was I wrong. Because for our stratospheric jump to 14 right now, we would literally need all of the wacky theories to come into place as of right now. But who knows? Bagpipe Day's tomorrow. If Bagpipe Day fucking strikes tomorrow and this thing hits $14, you kidding me? I'd cry tears of joy. All right? I could be crying. Yo, come on now. Come on, you're right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Scotland in the house. Scotland, a kangaroo. The animal that I would pick is Tom Lee. Bro, I'd rather fucking die than be stuck up on the Brooklyn Bridge with Tom Lee. I'm nervous around heights anyway. And then I'd have him chirping in my ear. I'm all set with that. My blue healer, Stoned Koala. It was me. Hey, shout out Techno. Let me see. A rat. Definitely in New York. Yo, that thing bites you, you get AIDS. Mosif Zerpentine. Mike, what are you going to buy when you make your first million and why? Well, I'm even I'm going to be what's the word? Very frugal with my money, even if you come into money. Like, obviously you treat yourself eventually, but my main worry would be preserving that wealth. Like, the whole thing of what I want and I believe is coming and that we're waiting for is the inevitability of it, how normalized being able to use some of the core cryptos as collateral. Like, granted, all this stuff is kind of already in place, but it's not ramping up. Well, it is ramping up. It's not mainstream yet. We're still so early. The S&P, what was it, yesterday? Because of all the oil debacle, that's a whole thing going on right now. People think we're clear out of the water. S&P moved the whole market cap of crypto fluctuating in a day. It's like that. Those swings are trillions. And this whole space is 2.6. We're sitting at majority of it being in Bitcoin. This is crazy town, USA. Derivatives, stablecoins. Okay, so I wanted to finish that. At Ripple, we've been building for this moment for years. RLUSD is our answer, dollar-backed enterprise grade built for the institutions that are now showing up. The infrastructure is ready. The demand is here. Here's who's using them and why it's going. We're going back to 280. Yo, I hope, bro. I hope you're right. The growth is staggering. Transaction volume is up 72% year over year in 2025. Active use. Yep, we got it. Dominance across the region. Let's see. Driven by currency. Turkey has demand. Africa, Nigeria alone sees $59 billion in annual remittances with stablecoins rapidly. Damn. Stablecoins taking place. The UAE's launched its own dirham-backed stablecoin. Yes, they did. Approved for institutional settlement. Targeting. Damn. What are people doing with them? I mean, all sorts of stuff. It's better technology. They're going to do what they want to do with it. Let's see what David. So Elon comes out and says X Money early public access will launch next month. Eating up. The fact, like, all this warfare stuff going on right now, and the oil is the name of the game. I just watched, I don't know if any of you watch Maverick of Wall Street. He's on YouTube. He's pretty good to listen to. Just like everybody, sometimes they're wrong or whatever, but he just posted a video giving a bird's eye view of the oil situation right now and how many different avenues or chess moves there are to make right now and what seems more likely and what doesn't. So we're not out of the water with that yet. Midterms approaching, clarity. Donnie's out there saying he's not signing any other bill until the SAVE Act gets done. So that's out there now. There's just, the clarity bill is still up in the air. And then there are reports that go into what happens if the Republicans lose the Senate in the midterms, stuff like that, because then they're like, oh, we won't have another chance till 2028. But then there's some more high-level documents talking about that's not really in the case, because they know how powerful the crypto lobby is. And a lot of them are on board with this bipartisanly. And Brian Armstrong even had a quote, and he's like, yeah, the money makes the talk or something like that. Money walks the talk. Some bullshit. Because that's it. That's at the end of the day. You buy the politician, they're going to do what they want, you know? And the crypto lobby's powerful, bro, is what the article was kind of saying. So it doesn't necessarily mean we're screwed if they lose the midterms. Because the way it's shaping up right now, unless there's a Hail Mary, you know, and the economy somehow miraculously fucking booms before midterms to make people happy. The only way you make people happy is putting money in their pocket, honestly, if you're a politician. You kind of have to, like, buy your way out of it. None of this kind of bullshit. But if it works out, it works out. You know, I don't think we have to be worried. 143. What say you, Mike? What does that mean?
What's that mean? What's that mean?
Guys, hit the like button. We got 84 people watching. 35 people liked. That is top tier tomfoolery. TTT. $14 is nothing according to your boy Claver. That would be chum change. It'll go over 100 soon, very soon. Only if the LLC is done before price appreciation, of course. Yeah. I mean, in recent months has been, if we see any sort of price movement, I'm leaning more towards October, November is what I'm leaning. But yet again, that's not, I don't know. That's just based on kind of where I see all the chess pieces right now. And the constant stream of deadlines for the Clarity Act. Oh, March 1st deadline. Just stop saying deadlines because you look like a fucking clown that the banks are literally dictating They literally dictate in the order. Crazy. Patrick Witt. Oh, March 1st, March 1st. Then you got to make it March 1st. It doesn't mean anything. Like, you look like a fucking, like I don't even know. Edo says we're falling to 70-ish cents. Got my buy orders ready. What's that based on, though? Who knows? Yo, what up? Yo, what up, Denny? I wouldn't spend nothing. Yeah, there's like nothing to really spend. Bagpipe Day is today or tomorrow? Isn't Bagpipe Day today? I don't know, dude. I don't know. What up, Baba Yaga? Scotland. What the F is World Bagpipe Day, says Campbell Soup. March 10th. Yo, it's today. Let's hope. March 10th, Bagpipe Day. National Paper Money Day, too. It is today. For some reason, I thought it was the 11th. Oh, shit. So we're having a Bagpipe Day pump right now? Is that what's going on? Are we going to the stratosphere because it's Bagpipe Day? Is it National Paper Money today, too? There's no audio? There's no audio? I think I got audio on here. Yo, Claver's my dog. That's what's up. Yeah, we have audio. Yeah, it's just you. Just you. What you talking about? Guys, hit the like button real quick. National Claver's Lips Day. Yo, if that was a holiday, I'd celebrate it. I'd celebrate that more than Christmas. Unmute. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hope Botanicals. That's what I'm saying, bro. These people just sitting here. Got it. That's it. Paper Money Day as well. All right. So, hey, today we're witnessing if the bearable guy prophecy comes to reality. So we'll see. We shall see. Yo, Campbell. Been a minute. Sup, bruh? Guys, you should follow me on here too. It's just another touch point if any of the outlets just go bye-bye for some reason. That's where we can go to. There in the Patreon specifically. So, yeah, Brad just tweeted this 2 hours ago. I didn't read it. Let's see. Let's see what Bradley has to say about the matter. So, 3 continents, 4 global office visits, 5 days. Crossed too many time zones to count. Recently, Monica and I, along with others on the Ripple leadership team, traveled to Dublin, London, Singapore, and Sydney to meet with the Ripple team, many of whom joined from our acquisitions of G Treasury, Hidden Road, Rail, Palisade, and Solvexia. A few notes from the road. 1. Centers of gravity, business and or employee are never stagnant, and getting out of the U.S. coastal mindset is imperative. It was incredibly energizing to hear from new and longtime Ripplers on what moves the needle where they are. Number 2, culture cannot be taken for granted. More than ever, we're championing a maniacal focus and eliminating bureaucracy for employees to be owners. Don't confuse activity with progress. Number 3, adoption doesn't happen overnight. Platforms, point solutions, meet customers where they are, not where they might be in a couple of years. Number 4, AI is becoming a fundamental part of our business and products, especially in cash, forecasting, and liquidity management in real time for the office of the CFO. Employee productivity may be where AI starts, but the end goal is much larger. Number 5, 2026 is shaping up to be another defining year. We're in the right markets with the right capabilities across payments, custody, liquidity, and treasury management. There's a huge opportunity ahead, and we are making sure XRP is at the center of it. What a way to end it off. What a way. He even said it. I forget where he was up on stage. I forget where he said it. He did show the snowball. I forgot about the thing with the snowball. Wow, I forgot about that. That's actually so true because, yeah, it revealed what seemed to be the top of the bagpipe, right? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But he said it. One of the interviewers was going, are you going to acquire any more? Are you going to acquire any more company? And he's like, let's relax. 2026, now we got them all. We're crossing all the I's and everything. Now we got to start implementing the products. You know? He said it himself, too. Hidden Road did 14 trillion, something along that over the last year, something like that. 14 trillion worth of flows. And he goes, you know how much of that ran on stable coins or crypto or any of that type of tech? Zero. What? NASDAQ, the world's second largest stock exchange, is partnering with Kraken to offer tokenized stocks and ETFs. Tokens would infer some same governance rights as TradFi shareholders, expected to launch in early 2027. I was told crypto's all a scam. Yeah, it was always a scam, bro. Yeah, maybe just like Fupa coin and all the crap in it, but you need all that to divert people's attention away from the real stuff. Yo, what up? Pierce Morgan, what up? Bring up the image. Yeah, well, you think Claver owns stock in Lip Balm? He might be sponsored by Blistex, bro. What? We know. Yeah, it is a bull trap, is what it seems. I'm not believing any. I mean, I'm leaning more towards the end of the year, so everything in between is kind of just noise. Ever notice Ben Shapiro has flavor lips for eyebrows? I did notice. I don't know if it was fake, but I did see something of like his eyebrows popping. Yeah, so the header. So, I mean, we still got some ways to go, though. I wish someone definitely has a compilation of how it looks. Damn. It was a hair club? Not the hair club, bro. Yeah, so this is what everyone's banking on right here. It is interesting. Imagine. Well, the thing is, like, if this is even some actual insider, dude, I will say the William Shatner stuff, the X Money stuff, and his connections with 589 on Not Financial Advice was doing videos on that, showing it in his old shows, and his phone numbers like 589-0589. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. He had a podcast called like the Interesting 589. There's a million 589 connections with that guy. And then someone pulled up the commercial of him in the purple rocket and shit. Maybe it's just the world's giant coincidence. I'm open to that too. It's so insane. It's so insane. I'm still equating these to the dual ball drop. Even though we saw, because here's what I'm thinking. Here's my theory, bro. So we were thinking two balls, one hangs lower than the other. But in terms of this, on New Year's Eve, only one of them actually did. The first one, that's the New Year's Eve one. And then they did that second America 250 thing, but I don't think they set the ball up to drop again. I don't even know if the ball dropped or if it raised instead of dropped. I think it raised. I don't know why they still call it the ball drop. But America 250, July... I don't know if it's before July 3rd, maybe. Rosie Rio, she's like the head of the America 250 committee, whatever. And they're doing another ball drop. They've been emphasizing. They've been saying that. Even earlier on. Like back in December, I remember them talking about, this 4th of July America 250 ball drop spectacular. She emphasized it on New Year's Eve again. She's like, we're going to be doing another one. We're going to be doing another one for 4th of July ball drop. That's all I'm thinking about when I see those. Could be they're two purple dots, but that's just what I'm thinking. I don't fucking know. Early Christmas present. I don't know. Yeah. What about the beers? I chalk the beers up to like Bagpipe Day and finally coming to the truce with the bankers, the banking cabal. It seems like kind of like a truce. Like, all right, a truce. Let's, So I equate that maybe the Imagine tomorrow we wake up and they like have the deal for the Clarity Act. They're like, all right, now it's smooth sailing. I doubt that, but even if it's around the time frame. He has AI interpreted this image. I'm sure, probably. Bagpipes player is wearing yellow, which could symbolize Bitcoin. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. It's interesting. It's gold. Or it's gold. Gold. Hopefully they don't do a FF around that America 250 thing. Seems like a good time to do one considering that all that's going on. Yeah, they're going to need some grand reversal, whether the Fed unloads the money printer on belief, because the Maverick on Wall Street was talking about the potential for rate cuts again and how the massive spike in oil. He doesn't think we're out of it yet, so I think there's going to be a little bit of a delayed fuse and the markets are going to get fucking smashed. That's what he's thinking. The bagpipes day is St. Patrick's Day, and the beer, it's the 17th of March. Irish lad here. That could also be it too. That also could be it too. That could be it. Hey, I'll wait another 7 days. I'm okay with that. Nah, not this week to the moon. I'm guessing not this week to the moon. I would love to be wrong though, but it's so fun. That commercial really was something. That commercial really was something else. Seeing the purple rocket, like what in his connections to 589, 589, 589. David Schwartz, Ripple. He's tweeted about Ripple, all this shit. Like what? What are the coincidences? He's like now the spokesperson for X Money. He's the one who kind of like leaked and started the conversations about the early access UIs to it. Elon says it's coming next month. He's always wrong with his timelines too, so I'll give it like a buffer of an extra 2 months, whatever, around the summer if all these things start happening. I guess I'll be okay with that too. Let's help Mike out for the content. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. It's free. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. You guys can also support on Patreon. Exclusive videos weekly. I just dropped 2 ones. If you like the outside smoke sessions and stuff, I just posted one of those, and then I already had one on there too. Yeah, ranting about like consciousness and theories and all this shit. We're making XRP coin. I appreciate that, my guy. Taylor and Bitcoin crashing out on X. Wait, he's crashing out right now? Let me see. Drama. Why is he crashing out? Peter Schiff. Breaking South Korean media reports all U.S. THAAD defense has been shipped. Okay. Interesting. I'm not seeing any. 17th of March is March 2. Interesting, to say the least. Who the fuck is this guy? Jonathan Jackham, global head of policy at Kraken. Oh, this might be an interesting one. Let me hear this.
Where do we stand on market structure right now? Where do we stand on market structure right now?
A lot of great progress this week, not just on the rewards issue, but I think, looking across the outstanding issues. So we're feeling really good. I think the industry has, again, worked constructively. Huge credit to the White House, House and Senate, both sides of the aisle. I think sort of working through some of these outstanding issues, there's a real commitment to get this done. But, tying it back to this master account announcement, the faster we get regulatory clarity here in the US for intermediaries, the more the traditional market and traditional market participants are going to be able to take advantage of the opportunity. So I think there's a real unlock here with clarity, for traditional market participants. And I think we're all eager to get there, whether you're part of the crypto ecosystem or the traditional market ecosystem.
Where do we stand on market structure right now?
The Rothschild document. Once the I's are dotted on that document, the end of the crypto winter is upon us. End of the crypto winter is what they said. Got everyone else saying this, but usually when a narrative's hot, usually means the opposite happens. Absolutely insane, though. Because it's like, what else is beyond that? What other excuses are there at that point? If that gets signed and then a whole other year passes and there's like no price action. I can't see that being possible. I could see it being possible that when it gets signed, maybe there's no movement, kind of as a big fake out. I can also see, like a month or two, maybe a month, couple of weeks, whatever, before everyone, all the insiders know it's going to pass, so the market gets a run. I could see that. I could see all these possibilities, so none of them are going to surprise me. I don't know. They do such a great job. You really can't lean one way or another. The whole thing is so manipulated. It's crazy. Big volatility this morning, says Zach Rectum. I haven't watched any of his videos in a long time. Maybe we got to check up. Let's see how Zach's doing. Ah, boy. Guys, do me a solid real quick. Hit the like button, all right? It is 70 likes, 105 people in here. We got to get to 100 likes because then nothing happens. but I think it does help. It does help the video. Matthew McConaughey on Finding God during True Detective. Rust Co. Zach. I almost wrote Zach Rectum. What's his actual name? Zach's wife about to drop a baby any hour. Yo, for real? She's primed, ready to go. XRP reverse carry trade. I don't want to watch any of these, though. Blair piggybacking off XRP. Easy buy low. Zach Rectum earned you a like. I've earned a lot of good things about H-Bar. Zach and Jake beefing it up. Is that still going on? I covered when that happened. Something about Flair. If he says we're tired of winning, I'll slap the shit out of him. I'm tired of winning. If this is what winning looks like, I'm tired of it. You don't gotta worry about that. Weren't we supposed to have some big announcements today? Bagpipe Day? Well, I mean, there's no guarantees. It's how you decipher a fake internet cartoon, you know, and the internet lore behind it. It's how you decipher it at the end of the day. It's not legit by any means. Or it could be. I mean, that's the fun of it. It's a fucking coin toss. Absolute coin toss. I own H-Bar, not Flare or Ondo. Yeah, I own a little H-Bar. Just a little bit. A little bit. Aren't we supposed to? If he says... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Ondo... I don't know. I think there might be better plays. But that's just my ignorance talking.
It's Monday, March 9th, and we have an XRP and reverse carry trade update, all part of a global margin call and a war now taking place to kind of cover up the fact that we were already running into this private credit crisis back here in the States, this Japan carry trade. How far has it unwound? We're going to break that down for you guys here in today's update. We are bringing you the content when it comes to current events, financial markets that matters most. And what we want to do is put you guys in a position to take effective action.
Just get to the video, please.
Starting off this week with the Kramer kiss of death. If you thought that oil was going to be tamed, if you thought that it was going to be brought back down and under control, you just got...
He did say that. Oil must be contained, has to be, we must stay. The opposite of what he said just came true. He's like, I don't see how we can end this war. I don't see an end in sight.
The Kramer
he said that, and then now he's like, is the war over? It's probably going on a lot longer now that he said that.
Oil must be contained, has to be. We must stay under a 100% gain of oil. That's the level where we get hammered. Now, not sure exactly what he means in reference to 100% gain in oil because we already got it. If you look at...
Wait, what? Yeah, actually, I'd rather see the Claver stream because I don't watch any of this shit, bro. Let me see. I'd rather watch that. It has them shook. Why does it have them shook? If you're being for real. Let me see this. Let me see. Dude, I don't watch any of this stuff. It's so crazy. You think I would? I watch DAI on occasion. He's the GOAT. I tune into Digital Perspectives every now and again. But other than that, I don't know. I just like just my feed. Direct sources. Let me see. So, but this is like a long live. Like, where do I even tune in? Because it ain't playing out. It ain't playing out in his favor. Let me see. Getting paid to speak on Canton. He's never brought it up before. And now as its #2 crypto, it seems very disingenuous to me. That whole Canton thing just smells to the highest degree. That's not to say that the chain isn't useful for what it is, but in terms of just something never smelled right to me. Again, that could just be my ignorance and my not willingness to learn, but I just saw one thing about it in terms that, and yet again, I'm not trying to spew misinformation. You got to look on yourself because I'm not even sure if this is true, but that the supply is not actually capped and it somehow expands or contracts based on the usage of the network. Something like that is what I heard about it, and immediately, no, I'm all set with that.
To play out. I would like them to move very quickly also, believe me. But what I'll say is all of the conditions are still being met for the reverse carry trade to unwind, for the Bank of Japan to come out and have to raise interest rates, which is exactly what we need in order for everything to...
They have 300 days of oil reserves, though. The G7 is now in talks of like an extra oil reserves. I think there's ways out of this.
Continue to unfold here in the domino theory that I've been talking about for 2 years. So be patient, give it a little bit of time, and I'm confident that we are going to continue to see these macroeconomic events continue to transpire, which leads to, the price appreciation for XRP. So that's where I want to start it tonight. There's a lot of people asking out there on social media. Everybody wants a minute-by-minute update on things. We're still running, almost $1 billion asset management business, and we have, over 3,000 clients, and I've
Oh,
still got
3,000.
board meetings and all kinds of stuff that I have to attend on a daily basis, coordinating partnerships, working with a lot of our vendors and everything else. So I wish I.
If I wear glasses, do I become? Do you guys take me more serious if I wear glasses and I tell you that I'm a fucking multi-trillionaire business pyramid operator?
Give you guys a
tycoon, business tycoon.
But unfortunately, I get on social media and share what I can when I can. I try to respond to a few people's comments. My wife does a good job.
I gotta get my street cred up.
And obviously, we have these twice a week. Get on here for free, my own time, and spend it with you guys. And I enjoy it. You know, always ask a lot of really good questions. We have a lot of good people show up and partake. And again, appreciate you taking time out of your Monday night to come hang out with me over here on Facebook, X, TikTok, and YouTube. We'll get to Instagram one day when we figure it out. So without further ado, we'll jump into the questions. Oh, I do want to start off with an announcement. So I let the mastermind know this a little bit
Ugh.
ago, because that's when the promotion was live. But for you guys that are out there watching on live, and for those that watch back this later, we have a special for y'all. So two things. Last year we ran a couple specials in May and June. This time we're doing it here in March. So I know everybody that watches this probably has XRP and some other digital assets, but we do have the Bitcoin product that we've launched.
Oh my God, is he just he's just selling. This is just the fucking
of your business.
And this is so dystopian. Something about I don't know. Something about this doesn't smell right. It doesn't smell right. But I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing. I paid this dude for custody. I don't know, because he's so legit. Like he was just saying, bro. Oh man. He's like, I'm a fucking business tycoon out the wazoo. I wear a hat with a propeller on it. And I'm out there brushing shoulders with Bradley. Giving him a shoulder massage, dude. Sales pitch. I gotta give you guys a sales pitch, all right? We gotta treat this like Shark Tank. That's it. I'm gonna pitch you guys business fucking opportunities every day. The only thing I'll do is plug my Patreon. That's it. It's just exclusive videos. I'm not trying to fucking sell you. Like, that's it. If you want extra videos, you want to support, you go to Patreon. Link in the description. That's it. We're creating the community over there. We'll got the Discord, all this stuff. I'm not, like, I don't know. Me sitting here, I don't know. I'm just also not qualified enough, and I don't try to take myself as that qualified enough to be like, I'm going to fucking charge you $500 to talk to me, and me to just run you in circles around like, oh, XRP is going to this or that or this by tomorrow. I don't know. Something about that. Xrp, what? He was so legit that he forged documents and got what? That's why we're here, Mike, because you ain't trying to scam us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe in that. I got morals, I guess. I don't fucking know. And there are people, there are obviously good people in this industry. And I'm not saying nothing about him. I'm not saying nothing. You know when you open up someone's video and you're like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Always be selling, closing. He lives in Bethlehem? XRP Jesus? What's that? G7 oil reserves. Yeah, they're talking about that. For free, get the fuck out as long as he sells 3 LLC. He's made more than enough. Skip the promo. This dude, only the LLC. That's the crypto pimp look. I don't know. I kind of look like Matt Murdock. Not those glasses. Why would you say that, bro? You kidding me? That doesn't raise my business acumen. If I throw those glasses on, I do look like Matt Murdock with those glasses. You can't even deny. Let me see. So what do we... Wait. Checking the time. Starlink is generated. Oh, that's Sharplink, not Starlink. Massive reversal in the market in the last 60 minutes. With oil is down further at 6%. Falling below 85, really. Oh, damn. Yeah, oil is. But Maverick on Wall Street was going on about how this is kind of market manipulation. He still thinks there are very literal kind of rough waters ahead. Yeah, I don't know what to believe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think like this whole fearmonger thing about oil and the mad spike with it, do you think that's kind of over and done with at this point with all the talks of providing insurance in the ships? They're saying they sunk all the Iranian Navy. They'll do escorts through there. It seemed like there was a lot of traffic moving through there yesterday. I don't know if I covered it on the video or not, but people turning their transponders off going through it, and then they just keep popping up on the other side, but then there's like a dead man zone in between. But it seems like there still has been activity moving through there. Donnie meeting with Xi next month. Oh yeah, Donnie and Xi are meeting despite the war. going on in Iran. No, it's because of it, because China gets a shit ton from there. Iran supplies a ton. People who went to get gas before it went up more got rug pulled. What? Let's hope. You know, let's hope this is kind of over and done with. Eating his paintings. Market manipulation 100%. So you think we're going higher? Oil is only down because of the reserves being tapped. Just wait till that band-aid gets ripped off. Yeah, but that buys a lot of time though, no? With the oil reserves? Because we got they got the Venezuelan ones. Japan has like 300 days, give or take, of oil reserves. That seems like a long buffer zone to get this kind of figured out. 20 days? Wait, what? We only have 20 days? What do you mean? 20 days of reserves. Wait, for who? Us? Not gonna lie, I've been thinking about going long on oil with the recent dipski. So I am looking at this like an interesting play. Very interesting play. The G7. Really? Yeah, but what about just the US on its own? Like, I think we're definitely going lower at least one more time. Then it might stabilize because everyone will buy the dip. Yeah, I'm not buying this. I mean, that is a crazy spike. That is a crazy looking chart in the last 5 days. Damn. What's Brent oil at? Let me see. 84. I want to see. I haven't really been checking on gold and silver too, because they've been just kind of like the same shit with everything else, just kind of flat and seemingly manipulated. It's not over. It's all theatrical at this point. Brent oil is at 89. This is such manipulation. This is gold. And still, you're still up over the past 6 months. Yeah. I don't know. Gold. Silver. I worry about the short-term pain, long-term gain crap from yesterday, bro. I don't know if I showed it in one of the videos. Maybe I did. The compilation of all the news channels saying that, like, when they say a narrative, and you've seen mashups of it, like during COVID and everything, it's propaganda. It's a script on all of them because they're all bought and paid for. It's actually remarkable. They hand you a fucking script. This phrase, hone it in, hone it home, you know? It's insane. Q4 is when all the magic is going to happen. That's what I'm thinking, around October, November. Everyone stay patient and stack your chips. I actually wouldn't mind if it stays lower for a little bit longer to, yeah, accumulate. I saw that. It was crazy. Short-term pain, long-term. It was one stupid lady on one of the morning news shows, and there's like two guys sitting next to her, and you could tell she has no clue about anything. And she's like, oh, Donnie said this, so I really think this is like over now. Like, it seems so clear cut. It's over. It's over. Yeah, no, it's not over. Even Trump tweeted it, did he? Insane. Yeah, the script is making me realize how fake everything is. It's just propaganda. Fake might not be the right word for some of this stuff. It's just propaganda. There's certain elements of it. Some of it is honestly kind of like a script. So it really is short-term gain for long-term pain. A little bit. That's what maybe it seems like. That's crazy. What a world. What a world we're living in, man. South Korea. What's up with South Korea? Oh no. He's back out and about.
Hey, attention everybody. I don't need any money or anything like that. I just wanted to give you some quick financial advice real quick. I want to start with the bad news. The bad news is AI is probably going to take all of your jobs. The good news is Anthropic just raised like $30 billion. There's a brand new ETF that you could invest in it with. So despite being unemployed in a few months thanks to AI, you at least can make a very promising investment. So in exchange for that, I don't need any money. I'm just looking for a little bit of applause. Let's clap it up for me.
Dude, that's crazy.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Dude, honestly, I'm not even joking. The world could be such a better place if more of this type of shit was legit. But it is crazy that everyone just kind of fucking tunes him out. I would just be like, what's he at least saying? Like, lunatic. But he's spitting, bro. A few months. Is China moving on Taiwan during all this? I don't know. This guy's the man. Yeah. Nah, he's the man. He's funny as fuck. Let me see. Pete claims the Iranian military is firing missiles from schools. What, dude? Yeah, I saw something about this. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. All of it. All of it. Oh, God, what's he talking about? You don't believe this bullshit, do you? Oh, man, what's he saying? David Icke, he's getting triggered.
Tell me about your week. How does it work? What's the split of your time?
Well, I travel a lot. So I was in Silicon Valley yesterday morning. I was in LA yesterday evening. I'm in Austin right now. I'll be in DC tomorrow. I'll be there having dinner with the president tomorrow night, I believe. And then a whole bunch of cabinet secretary meetings, and then...
All right, we get it. You're busy. You don't believe this bullshit, do you? I guess you must. Yes, he's running all those companies, posting on X like a machine gun, doing endless interviews, playing video games, or paying others to play them for him, and still claims to spend 80% of his time on engineering and design. You may believe him, mate. I don't. Not for a second. Yeah, I don't believe it either. I believe he's involved. I believe he probably works a lot, but I don't know. Yeah, he does look and sound like AI in this fucking clip. They've probably been using that for so long, dude. He might not even be real. Who knows? Mr. Elon. Damn, we retraced from that 144. So much for that bullish sentiment. But we're all following Bitcoin as per usual, which is crazy. Guys, hit the like button real quick. Do me a solid. 117 people watching, 84 likes. I got to get those numbers up. That's an old interview. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know it's old. Let me close out Coffee Chat. I don't know why I got him open.
Welcome to Coffee Chat. Oh.
Let me see. Ripple's future integration into Swift. Says smoke. I like that for later. Elon Musk is just a modern day Howard Hughes, just a hype PR guy for the military industrial complex. I'm not familiar with Howard Hughes, but he does seem like it's when I made the video about the X money thing, you can find it on the channel. It's the thumbnail is literally the world. XRP all the money, I think is what it's called. And him standing at the X conference, whatever, showing off the products, and it's a globe for the earth encompassed with his technology. Something about that really stuck with me. I can't get that image out of my head. That this one guy is seemingly at the core of all the technologies that cover the earth. Not that he's the only one, but in every degree. The brain chip, the robots, the AI, the potential propaganda arm, communications. He's getting involved in the money. Control your money, put everything on one platform. What could possibly go wrong? All the Tesla fanboys talking about it I see on Twitter, if they're even real people. Claiming this is the greatest thing ever. I could do everything from one place. I don't know. What could go wrong? You say something you don't like, you're on the same platform that's managing your money. I don't know. I don't know. Elon's been AI. He spends his days just depositing into his sperm bank to colonize Mars with a bunch of Elons. That's like some Rick and Morty shit. He'll end up like Howard Hughes as well. Look it up. They all go crazy. That's why Elon is creating robots so that he doesn't have to deal with people. That's insane. Google him and you'll see for yourself. Howard Hughes made the largest airplane in the world that flew for like 13 seconds, then never flew again. Jeez. Terror attack on U.S. consulate in Toronto. DNC still has DNC shut down for the color revolution. What? I don't know what that is. Leo played him in the movie Aviator. Pipe dream. He has so many fake accounts that he trolls on the tweeters. He seems chronically online. Hughes was the richest person in the world at one point. Wow. You guys are putting me on game right now. Oh my god, Inception, dude. We can watch Good evening, crypto. Watch Jake Claver's stream. You're watching a stream of a stream of a stream.
At about 130% of GDP, that's where things start to get wonky. Japan's at 166. The US government's about 132, 133. We're right at the edge, the razor's edge of where the debt-based system starts to collapse economies because you can't service the debt yourself. And then you find yourself in a catch-22 position like the Bank of Japan, where you have to raise interest rates because of the inflation in your economy, but you need to print more money to be able to support the debt and refinance it later on. And eventually you run out of rope. You hang yourself. So, I know everybody's like, well, what's plan B, or what if this, or what if that? If this doesn't work, excuse my French, but we're fucked. Like, that is how bad this is going to be. I don't normally curse on here, but like, that is the level of bad things that are going to happen.
He's scaring me.
This is it. Like, XRP is what saves the day, or we're.
Are you sure?
SOL.
SOL.
Good morning.
Or SOL. What about SOS? Someone help me. SOS me. Someone help me. Yo, I gotta bump that. Oh. This is prime. Oh no, actually, fuck that. How about the better SOS?
Told you I made dinner plans.
Oh yeah.
You and me and no one else.
Jay Claver. He says we're SOL. SOL.
Conversations.
For you, and now my shoes in too, and I can't get over you. Sack of lemons, make lemonade. Yo, if you got a sack of balls, you got a ball sack, bro. You ever had to carry that in school, bro? You play dodgeball, they're like, yo, get the ball sack. Hello all the way from Norway, bro. Every time I'm listening to you, it's like I'm chilling with the bro. I appreciate that, my guy. Shout out Norway. I've never been to Norway. I don't really know what goes on in Norway, but I don't know. Maybe Norway would be sick. Maybe is Norway sick? Shoot!
An hour late, but I'm here.
Let's go. The bottom line is true. Jake was just talking about how we got to send out an SOS to Japan. Hello from Texas. Wood is good in Norway, all I know. What kind of wood they got? What kind of wood they got? Oh my god, yo, this part. Yo, I can imagine Jake Claver singing this part.
This is an SOS, don't want a second guess. This is the bottom line, it's true.
Yo, this song actually goes tough, though. This song's tough as nails. Peg leg? Yo, you make fun of my peg leg again, that's going to be a bannable offense. General JWS. Shit, shout out the... Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, bro, it's sick. Search in Google. What is that, dude? That sounds like a disease. Trolltungle? What is that? Trolltunga, Norway. Oh, it's a real place. Oh, dude, what? That's awesome. Are you kidding me? This is all my favorite type of shit.
Spectacular views.
What's that?
And beautiful.
Yes, I'm trying. Stop it. Trolltunga, Norway. I'm trying to show the Minutemen what's up with Norway. Because we got to take a little minute and enjoy the scenery. Hit that like on the way in. Yo, I appreciate that, guys. That's what you got to do.
Photos are some of the reasons why people from all over the world come to hike Trolltunga. You can get to Trolltunga by car or by shuttle bus.
Oh, but it looks so cold. I deal with the New England winter, and it sucks. I'm sure Norway's colder. I don't know if I want to do that. It does look phenomenal, though.
If you start your hike in Skjeggedal, the hike up and down is 28 kilometers and takes about 8 to 12 hours to complete. If you start at Mågeli-topp, the hike is 20 kilometers and companies around Odda and Skjeggedal, and guided hiking is recommended. However, experienced hikers can hike on their own. Make
This is
sure
awesome.
to stay on the marked paths if hiking without a guide. Trolltunga looks especially majestic when it's covered by snow.
Oh, so it does
During
get
the
nice
winter, the mountain is pristine and delightfully uncrowded. However, the challenging conditions and sudden weather changes call for good preparation and
Yeah, good preparation. Otherwise, you're falling into the pit. Oh, yeah, this is right up my alley. Oh, yeah, for sure. During nice weather and shit. The hell is this? Why they chapped is in a 3-minute video? Hiking in a group. Hike with a group, because a fucking wolf will come out and bite your face off. And then what are you going to do about it besides cry? You're going to do a whole bunch of nothing. Ready to live the retired life? Yo, I feel that. I don't know. Maybe if Jay Clavo would be out here rubbing his crystal ball harder, maybe the price action would go up. Iceland is majestic? Oh, I bet. I bet. I also want to go to Iceland and hike. Bucket list. Iceland definitely seems cool. One of the places I'm fucking dying to go is Glacier National Park, Montana. It looks so unbelievable. It looks like Halo Reach. There's an amazing shot of Halo Reach, and it looks like fucking Glacier National Park. Cause it's the Jonas Brother listening party now. With you, baby. Haha, I must do it in the summer. $800 per token minimum by year's end. I pray deeply. Are you saying for XRP? Are you saying for XRP? Oh yeah, I really want to hit all the big national parks USA. I want to see the redwoods. Redwood looks unbelievable too. Yo, General JWS, I might have to go make a doctor's appointment for you to get your head checked. I'm not trying to be rude. That came out rude. But we got my boy. We gotta hit $150 first. we gotta get back. We gotta get back to $150. Granted, we've seen how fast it can move because we were streaming yet again. I remember we were streaming during one of the days where it was on a run from like 170 all the way up to 240. You know, and even then I was like, I'm not getting excited yet until we fucking hit at least $3. Yeah, I'll take $4. I'll take $5. $5 was like the initial guys, because people are fucking forgetting this thing started at like a penny. You know, so there's people who got in a penny, people who got in at like 7 cents, people who got in at 30. It just, as the longer we go, you know, you keep accumulating at these higher levels, but then you fast forward another 5, 7, 10 years, and you'd be like, wow, I can't believe I fucking was buying this shit at $1.42, $2.30, $3. Hopefully, you know, we think we know. Once they pass the clarity and start the reset, shit's gonna fly, bro. No slow grind. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it's whenever these things actually get signed, but be prepared for them to potentially sign the Clarity Act and nothing happen. Just keep that in mind, potentially. Shit, I'll take $2.30 at this point. Yo, for real. I've been in at 10 cents, so $5 would be fabulous. Good. That's what's up, dude. That's a good opportunity. What the hell is this guy? What the hell is this guy? Do a video on quant for fuck's sake. Take 10 minutes to do your due diligence on 14 million tokens and the CEO Gilbert Verdian and his history with the banking and cybersecurity infrastructure. What the fuck? That was someone who commented if it's even a real person. But it probably is because I got mad. Bro, you getting mad I ain't covering your token? Why are you getting mad that I'm not covering fucking quant? I'll get around to quant. I'm busy. I guess right now I'm not busy, but but right now. But in Australia, Brad said the potential with Hidden Road's 14 trillion, but they are forcing anyone to use introducing it. Yeah, I talk about that on all the recent videos, that the potential trillions of flows now being opened up to start utilizing the stablecoin and all this and that. The blockchain aspect of it just now opening up. That's not even counting the NSCC approval for Hidden Road. Yeah, not forcing it. But the thing is, yet again, like you said, it takes time. You massage the client's shoulders, you get them ready, and you're like, oh, but you know, if you were using this product right here, you'd save a handful of bucks. You've been with us for a while. You know we take care of you. They're like, oh shit, really? And they're like, what would I have to do? And they're like, nothing. We will handle it all. It's just you're gonna save money. They don't give a fuck. Like, of course they're gonna do that, saving money. That's insane. Missed 63 minutes, dang it. That's unfortunate. People forget when you build a house, like the plumbing and the electricity, that is stuff you don't see. Ripple's doing that. They're doing that and more. Yeah, they can't be jumping straight to the happy ending without easing into it. We've been massaging for a while. Where's the tuggy? I don't know. We're getting there, though, is what it looks like. Getting there. gonna happen so fast. When it does, it'll jump and be astronomical. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it'll just kind of be like a chug upwards. It's gonna be a roller coaster. Love these videos lately. All you need is 1,000 XRP for generational wealth, and I'm like, get the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah, you only need 2 XRP to live like fucking Jordan Belfort, dude. Has today's show been a banger and I missed it? Of course, every show's a banger, dude. And I missed it? Shame on me. Today's show is absolutely a banger. Abso-frickin-lutely. Damn, so we're still sitting around waiting for oil, all this shit. The military conflict is the main thing, keeping everyone on their toes. Keeping everybody on their toes. Oh, dude, we got some Paramare playing in the back. More ships transiting the strait with transponders turned off. Yeah, a lot of these guys are making moves at the strait. That's so funny. Oh man. Wow. Rosie Rios. For those who may not know, Rosie Rios, the 43rd Treasurer of the United States Treasury, joined Ripple Board of Directors. Yeah, we know. She was just talking about the America 250. That's what she was doing. Every show bangs the banger. Straight to the happy ending. Yeah, you can't be doing that. The hell?
Crypto has been in the news time and time again, and I just want to share that I am on the board of Ripple.
Yeah, you are.
Ripple is XRP.
Yeah.
And so when people ask me the question, why did you join the board of Ripple? I joined the board of Ripple because XRP serves a purpose. It's a function that facilitates cross-border payments. It's not some store of value, kind of arbitrary value that is not pegged to anything. This is actually what legitimate financial institutions use, specifically for cross-border payments. So instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents. And that is the future, in my opinion. Crypto has...
That was so scripted? Wait, what was so scripted? Curious. Very curious. Where the hell is the playlist, bro? Can't find it. The North Star. Let's hope. Let's hope it actually is their North Star. You get what I'm saying? The castle. Yo, it's so nice how I might have to hit it. I definitely got to hit an outside workout, but I might have to hit a run for the first run of the year with nice weather, even though we go back to it being shit for a while. This is the last nice day we're getting. What it means to reciprocate. Rosie Rios. Gonna throw up? I ain't throwing up. The new banks are coming. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, so mad they might sue the OCC. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that, you pussy bitch. Didn't hear that from me, though. Gas prices passed $3.50 per gallon, the highest level since 2024 amid U.S.-Iran. Yeah, I did see $3.50 the other day. Welcome to Coffee Chat. We watched him as soon as we started. All right. Yeah, bunch of the same going on. Guys, I'm going to wrap it here. Do me a solid. Like the stream. I probably will have a video dropping on YouTube later today around 6ish is when I've been uploading the videos. But also join our group, the Minutemen. The best place to support the channel. You know, if you like the streams daily and stuff, that's the funds that help make the videos and all this shit. I've been posting mad videos over there, dude. I got a smoke session. I got a couple of smoke sessions and rants going on over there. This recent one, Bitcoin, the Trojan Horse. There was a great podcast, the Dark Horse podcast, and he had 2 guys on, and they run through the whole history of Bitcoin, the actual history, the battle of it being hijacked by potential bad actors and the people who wanted it to be a store of value versus the currency, and that it could never truly be, because they go through all of it. And then they go into crazy connections now with recent developments with the e-files and Lutnick and all this shit. It's crazy. I got videos all over it. Got mad videos. Tom Lee, the McDonald's. So crazy. But all right, that's it. Join over there. Link in the description. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Follow on X to keep up to date. That's it.